Happy birthday, Mr. President.
Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today we're counting down our picks for the most agonizing moments where TV characters broke out into song.
Bow in the presence of greatness, 'cause right now thou hast forsaken us.
Number 10, Jimmy and Spinner's rap, Degrassi, The Next Generation.
And if Ashley wants a war, well, we have the ammo, my friend. We have the ammo in the Brooks.
Before Drake became an international sensation, known for songs like God's Plan and Hotline Bling, he was Aubrey Graham, a teenager making his living on Degrassi, The Next Generation. His character Jimmy was better known for his basketball skills and an injury that led to him living with a wheelchair than his musical talents. But Graham did still get to perform every now and again. One such instance was this impromptu rap done with Spinner, which was mercifully short but shockingly misogynistic.
Ball and chain, ain't that your name? 'Cause you a player hater, and that's a shame. And chicks like you ain't worth too much, so shut up, girl, and make my lunch. Yeah!
Thankfully, the show is in on the joke here. Craig and Marco's expressions perfectly encapsulate how the audience feels.
That rap is never leaving our garage, which is why you need to write us lyrics, okay? ASAP.
Number 9, entire musical episode, Daria.
Oh my, a lovely day is dawning. Oh, what a joy, I didn't wake up dead. So I can go to school and then resume my yawning, and get my sleep in class instead of in my bed.
In the 90s and 2000s, musical episodes were all the rage. Ally McBeal, That 70s Show, and even Buffy the Vampire Slayer took a break from their regular formats to allow their central actors a chance to strut their stuff. One oddity among this TV trend was Daria. Although the voice actors on the hit MTV series were undoubtedly talented in their day-to-day work, this installment quickly made it clear that very few of them were musically trained.
We're what the football players play.
Where would we go to shop all day?
But we still get 3 months off with pay.
If the town blew away.
The result is an episode full of performances that are just as awkward as the series' titular character. In some ways, this works, but unfortunately, that doesn't make the 9 original songs any easier to listen to.
We're gonna be manly. Hang on, help is on the way. It's time to be manly.
Number 8, L to the OG, Succession. It's hard to imagine what was going through Kendall's head when he decided that the perfect gift for his notoriously cold father was an original rap. But we're kind of glad it happened.
5-star general, yo, best salute. Yo, bitches be mad, but the king
Jesus, no. Ken W.A.
I read it. It is burning my eyes, but I cannot look away.
The lyrics are embarrassingly bad, as is Kendall's performance, but it's also so earnest that it wraps back around to being hilariously endearing. Even Logan seems to accept it.
L to the OG. Dude be the OG. And he playing like a pro. Make some noise.
In the real world, the song became popular enough as a meme that it was actually released, with fans happy to relive the cringe over and over again. Let's just hope they don't get sucked into a black hole of secondhand embarrassment.
I think this might be the end of the company. We might get sucked into a black hole of embarrassment that we never get out of.
Number 7, He's Guilty, Cop Rock. In 1990, Cop Rock premiered to an audience of 14.3 million, a number which would rapidly decline before the show's cancellation just 10 episodes later.
Has the jury reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor.
Hit it.
Although the series presented a unique idea, a musical police procedural, the execution wasn't just cringy, it was downright bizarre. The cast sang songs about going undercover, trafficking, and the desire to go bumpty-bumpty with each other. That is to say, there were a lot of choices for this entry. He's Guilty isn't the show's strangest performance, but it's one of the audience's first introductions to just how absurd things could get. In it, a man's guilty verdict is gleefully sung about, with the judge even taking time to give a quick shout out to his wife.
I want to thank the jury. And I'd like to thank my wife. He's been a criminal all his life.
Number 6, Mad World, Riverdale.
I signed us up for a duet. That Donnie Darko song you love. Or hopefully strongly like, at least.
Mad World took on new life in Donnie Darko, where it was covered by Michael Andrews and Gary Jules. There, the song perfectly encapsulated Donnie's feelings of confusion and hopelessness about the world around him. Unfortunately, it doesn't work quite as well in Riverdale. Initially begun as a duet by Archie and Veronica, the performance dials up the cringe when Betty takes over and begins taking off her clothes.
Children waiting for the day they feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday.
Her pole dancing for a bar full of adults is already enough to make us wince, but adding such a melodramatic tune to the mix makes the whole scene unbearable. Similarly awkward was the show's decision to turn its performance of Candy Store into a battle between Cheryl and Tony, complete with cartoonish sound effects.
You can join the team, or you can bitch and moan. You can live the dream, or you can die alone.
Number 5, Muffin Top, 30 Rock.
Everyone knows the most delicious part of the muffin is the top.
This early episode of 30 Rock begins laying the groundwork for its cringeworthy performance fast. Jenna insists that she perform her song Muffin Top due to its hit status in Israel.
Apparently, it's a #1 hit in Israel.
Hey, Israel, wow.
Yes, and I noticed we had a couple of minutes left, so I thought maybe I could do it on the show.
As the plot goes on, the concept gets kind of lost in the shuffle, being overshadowed by Jack's request that the night's show include product placement. But thankfully, or perhaps regrettably, it's not forgotten in the end.
My muffin top is all that, whole grain, low fat. I know you want a piece of that, but I just want to dance.
Although audiences in the world of 30 Rock were saved from seeing Jenna's performance, viewers in the real world were treated to the full Muffin Top in all its embarrassing glory.
I'm an independent lady, so do not try to play me. I run a tidy bakery. The boys all want my cake for free.
Does she know we went off the air 2 minutes ago?
No, she does not.
Smart move.
Number 4, Stronger, Girls. Cringe comedy is second nature on girls, but this party showing by Marnie really takes the cake. Attending a get-together celebrating Charlie's success, she decides to treat the audience to a performance of a song she finds meaningful. Kanye West's Stronger.
Work it, make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger.
No one wants this, and yet she continues on, well past the point of no return. She even makes her own edits to the tune, including the baffling line, "You can be my white Kate Moss tonight."
Let's get lost tonight. You can be my white Kate Moss tonight. Play secretary, you're the boss tonight.
Of course, fans of the series know Marnie is no stranger to musical mishaps. The following season, she struggles to get a similarly embarrassing music video she made for Edie Brickell and the New Bohemians, What I Am, taken down.
I'm not aware of too many things. I know what I know, if you know what I mean.
Number 3, How to Save a Life, Grey's Anatomy.
Step 1, you say, we need to talk. He walks. You say, sit down. It's just a talk.
The titular song off the Phrase debut album, How to Save a Life, quickly became one of the band's biggest hits, and remains so to this day. Lead singer Isaac Slade has said it reflects his experience trying to help at-risk youth dealing with depression and substance use. Grey's Anatomy is weirdly attached to using the track despite this fact, usually taking a very literal approach to its title.
She goes left and you stay right.
There's
a beautiful afternoon to save lives, people. Let's have some fun.
This includes a moment in the musical episode, Song Beneath the Song, in which the cast all sing a cover while performing a life-saving surgery. No other lyric applies to this situation, and some of the vocals aren't great, but hey, at least they saved lives.
Where did I go wrong? I lost a friend somewhere along in the bitterness.
Number 2, Happy Birthday, Mr. President. Breaking Bad. Let's get one thing straight. Skyler is far from the worst character on Breaking Bad. In fact, she's probably one of the most reasonable people on the show.
But you know what, Walt? Someone has to protect this family from the man who protects this family.
That said, even we have to admit that this Marilyn Monroe-inspired birthday song was a bit much. The scene is notoriously hard to watch, to the point that it became somewhat of a meme amongst fans.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
The sheer concept of a heavily pregnant woman singing a sultry happy birthday to her boss in front of the whole office is beyond cringeworthy. The fact that Ted asked for the song and that Skyler's coworkers actually seemed to enjoy it makes the moment all the more baffling.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Thong Song, Glee. When it comes to cringeworthy performances, Glee is king. In fact, we could probably dedicate an entire list of all the most excruciating performances on the series.
This thing right here is letting the older ladies know what guys talk about. You know, the finer things in life.
When it comes to the worst of the worst, however, one stands above the rest. McKinley High Glee coach Will Schuster. Whether he's singing blurred lines with high school students or doing a misguided mashup for a lovelorn Rachel Berry, the embarrassment we feel for everyone involved is intense.
She's so close now. This girl is half his age. Don't stand so close to me.
Ironically, though, the most unbearable of his performances doesn't involve teens at all. While working on a song for Emma Pillsbury's wedding to another man, he serenades her with Cisco's Thong Song in an empty classroom. And yes, it's just as awkward as it sounds.
Let me see that thong. Baby, that thong.
Which small screen musical numbers had you reaching for the remote? Let us know in the comments.
My sperm is no cause for concern. My sperm is healthy. My sperm is healthy.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.